Hey everyone, today we're going to be going over how to actually make your spreadsheet look a little less shit. Actually, we're going to go as far as making it look good. So, we've gone over some alternating colors and changing some stuff around, but I want to go through some of the extra things that I like to do that really just make it differentiate it from other people. So, first thing is color. So, what I like to do is I'm no uh, designer or color theorist, but there's a thing called coolers actually, Coolors. And what you can do is actually generate color palettes. So when you make designs, you want to have a theme with your designs. Easiest way to do it, have a color palette that you refer back to every time. These ones on the side are just hex codes that I've already put in. All you do is, what I do at least, is just get a cell, go to custom, and then add the hex code of whatever it gives. A hex code is just a 6 letter and number code that actually gives the shade of what you want. So you put it there, and now when I go, if I want to change this color, it's already in my custom colors. That's how you and get a good color set in order to do it. Next up, fonts. You can just go and download additional fonts, which I think is actually worth it. So for me, Montserrat is actually what I use for a lot, pretty much everything. I actually advise personally, you just get a brand guide that you sort of put together yourself, or get your friend that's a graphic designer to help with, and then you just never fucking deviate from it. Don't even think about it. Like for me, Montserrat is the font I use. I have a light grey, yellow, and dark and black that I use for pretty much everything. I'm starting to add a green for the app that I use. But when it comes to coaching, I try and use the exact same things over and over and over again, and they look a lot better, and there's a better theme attached to everything. So first thing colors, next thing fonts. Next one, let's this is cool. This is a table and all. We can turn this into a table. Actually, I might even just go, let's make this green, change it to a white font, uh, make it bold, increase size, recenter it. So that's another thing up here. You can change the centering of your cells, and then I actually want that to be bigger as well. So already that looks cool. Then what I'd do on top of that, I might go format, alternating color, and I'll just go that. That's fine for now. Oh, I lost my guys. That's fine. Actually, I don't want it to go alternating color because I want to change these first. Next thing, ignore what I just said. What we're going to do is, the grid lines are fine, but I actually personally don't love them. So what we do is we go to view, then we go to show, and we actually get rid of the grid lines. So this makes it you can actually fuck with things a little bit more now, because okay, what's this supposed to look like? We can still create a table here if we wanted, but we can have a bit more control. So let's just say we want that, then we actually want a light one or a thick one. We get to decide. We might want that as the primary thick border. We actually want it to be this a very light grey, and then around the outside we actually want a really thick border that is black and this much, and it's that one. So this already looks nicer, right? As a table, instead of the general view grid lines. See? A lot nicer. Okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. Good stuff. I personally think changing grid lines is one of the best things you can do. Next one. Open areas look shithouse. So what you can do, Control Shift across. I personally like to just hide this. I have, on each side of my spreadsheets, I have a buffer of white space, And then I'll usually try and just have white space around, and then everything else has disappeared. So now I can control the space in which I'm working, make it look pretty. This is especially good if you're doing it on phones, because you don't want to have infinite scroll in either direction. If you use any app, you don't have 3D panning or 2 dimensions up and down. You have 1 dimension of control. You go up and down or left and right. There's never both, because that's like it's just bad design. So now we've got colors, we've got how to remove grid lines. We've got this little thing that changes the lines around cells. We've got changing where they sit within the cell. We change the font of what we're using. These are all really good. Maybe another one is, okay, let's just say this says super duper low bar squat, right? And that's just all over the place there. What I like to do almost all the time, highlight everything, format, wrap around. So now the cell adjusts to the size of the text and expands down. Cool. They are pretty much all the things I do when it comes to creating a spreadsheet that looks nicer. Most of it is just good choice of colors, consistent choice of colors and fonts, and then just do it over and over again. That's it. It's about it. The best thing you can do with a spreadsheet is consistency. Okay, let's see if I can get this so it looks pretty nice. Okay, now we're on to something. That's a bit of a better chart. All right, so make a choice, have a foundation, remove grid lines, get colors, get good fonts, and just don't get locked into the fact that it's a spreadsheet. Spreadsheets are useful, but they don't have to look a certain way. They don't have to be a table. You can make it as like, the more effort you put into it, the better you can make it look. Okay? I'll probably add to this one as we go because there's just so much you can do. But these are the basics. Get them done. See you in the next video.